Everybody, how's it going? So listen, I get a lot of calls from folks, and I've talked a lot about this in my videos on my YouTube channel and Facebook and so forth. Of time and money, right? Either if you want to get started in it, I don't care if it's real estate or any kind of business, you throw a bunch of money at your business infrastructure, marketing, et cetera, and you make money on your money. If you don't have a lot of money to put into it, to this, you put the time into it. Nights, weekends, do whatever you got to do. Okay, it's one or the other. And so I want to address an issue that I see a lot of folks deal with. Maybe this is where you're at. It's you don't have a lot of either. You go, yeah, Nate, time or money. I don't have a lot of time because I'm working, you know, 12-hour days, and I got a wife and 4 kids, and I'm hand to mouth. I've been there. Okay, I got 4 kids myself. I know what it's got. The whole thing. How do I do this? I really want to make a better life for myself. I'm sick and tired of being hand to mouth broke. You have some advice for me, and this is what I do. I do have some advice for you. Okay, this is it. The issue is how to be efficient with your time. You got to manage. Time management is huge. If you don't have any time and no money, I mean, I'm telling you, this is not going to be easy. You're not going to like it, but manage your time. Set time aside. Obviously, you had to work, make your, whatever, work for somebody. Set time aside for the wife and kids or whatever. Okay. But then, man, when it's time to work, you gotta put the time in. You just can't. There can't be any excuses. Just period. If you gotta get up at 4 a.m. to do this, put time into this, or whatever. You got to do it. Okay. But here's what I would say. Obviously, manage your time, but most let's assuming you are managing your time. You're like, yeah, Nate, I'm committed to doing this. I'm going to manage my time correctly. Whatever. Great. So here's what I would say to you: be efficient with your time. So this is where I'm. This is the point of this video. Okay. If all you have, so you're calling people, like I'm gonna do some cold calling. Have a phone. It costs me a lot of money to get the phone numbers, skip trace or whatever. You're calling sellers up. My goodness, be a problem solver. Okay. So what I would tell you is this: when you're talking to a seller, find out their problem, and if all they, I mean, there's nothing wrong with buy low, sell high as a typical wholesale deal. But if they owe too much, you're going to find this out quite early on in your cold calling. A lot of folks, they owe too much or they need too much for whatever reason for their house. In a buy low, sell high situation, solution won't help them. Be creative. Okay, that's where I'm going with this. This is how you can make use of your time to be more effective, right? Gee, Mister, sell your house is worth $400,000. You had it on the market for 187 days. What situation? How can I help you? Gee, Bob. So wow, you want to move to Miami and all this stuff, and you're tired of having renters and things. Your house is worth $400,000. What if I give you 450? That's not something you'd be interested in doing, is it? Do like a terms deal, lease option, whatever. Over 36 months or a carrier, what have you. Even maybe buying it subject to the existing mortgage, sub two kind of thing, right? Be creative, and I've all over my YouTube channel and my Facebook group. When we talk about lot splits all the time, look at zoning for pity's sake. Just make a phone call applying zoning. Hey, this parcel Romeo R1576 whatever. What's it zoned for? And they say R2, R4, whatever. You potentially could have multiple lots. You could split at the at the administrative level. I mean, that's really good money, right? Get extra $50,000, $100,000 in equity because you got a free lot. It's a game changer, right? So why is this important? It's important for you is you don't have a lot of time, you don't have a lot of money. Be efficient with your phone calls. When you're making a call, forget the agenda. Hey, I'm buying properties neighborhood, seven in the ARB, less repairs. Nothing wrong with that strategy, obviously. But if that's all you have and you only have, an hour's worth of time every day to make phone calls, and you got a very narrow solution to solve those problems, you're going to struggle. So what I'm suggesting is this: be wise. Have many different strategies on how to solve their problems. So when you're making those phone calls, you have a lot of different solutions to solve someone's problems. I hope this helps. If you need some help with this, you need some clarification, you're not quite clear on some of these creative strategies, let me know below. Hop on a Zoom call, potentially we can do a joint venture deal, whatever, or you just pick my brain, we'll chat. So schedule appointment below, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.